Have you ever wondered what led to the dissolution of the once mighty Soviet Union? Picture this: a nation grappling with internal stagnation and pulling at the seams with ethnic separatism. This was the Soviet Union during its twilight years. Although it presented itself as a highly centralized powerhouse, the nation was a tapestry of 15 top-level republics. Each of these republics served as the homeland for different ethnicities, adding to the complexity of the Union's socio-political landscape. This diverse and intricate structure, however, proved to be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it illustrated the Union's vast reach and influence. On the other, it was a breeding ground for ethnic tensions and separatist movements. This internal discord, coupled with a stagnating economy, laid the groundwork for the nation's downfall. By late 1991, the Soviet Union was teetering on the brink of a catastrophic political crisis. The political crisis reached its climax when the leaders of 3 founding members declared the Soviet Union no longer existed. As the year 1991 drew to a close, the proverbial house of cards began to crumble. The leaders of the Russian, Belarusian, and Ukrainian Soviet Socialist republics, 3 of the Union's founding members, announced that the Soviet Union was no more. This was a remarkable moment, a turning point in history. The leaders of these republics had once been staunch supporters of the Soviet Union. Now they were its executioners. And they were not alone. 8 more republics swiftly followed suit, joining the Declaration and severing their ties with the Union. Then, on the 25th of December, Mikhail Gorbachev, the last leader of the Soviet Union, resigned. It was a symbolic end to a regime that had dominated world politics for much of the 20th century. Gorbachev's resignation marked the end of an era, but the final blow was yet to come. On December 25, 1991, Gorbachev turned over his presidential powers, including control of the nuclear launch codes, to Yeltsin. This was a pivotal moment, signaling the end of an era. As the day drew to a close, a profound symbol marked the change. The Soviet flag, a bold emblem of the Union for over 7 decades, was lowered from the Kremlin for the very last time. In its place, the Russian tricolor flag was hoisted, representing the birth of the Russian Federation. The following day, another decisive act sealed the Union's fate. The Supreme Soviet of the Soviet Union's upper chamber, the Soviet of the Republics, formally declared the dissolution of the Union. A powerful entity that had once commanded global attention was now relegated to the annals of history. On December 26, 1991, the Soviet Union flag was discontinued, marking the end of the Soviet Union and the beginning of a new chapter in world history.